Awete everyone, this is Regulus Pastor. Welcome back to Higurashi no Naku Koro ni. This is Watanagashi-hen, the second arc. Last time, we had a suspicion as K-Satsu that Rika would be disappeared because we kind of told her everything about us and Shion and Takano-san and Tomitake-san breaking into the tool shed, and so now she's gone. And not only that, but when we went and checked on her, we as Keiichi got on a ladder, and Mion started going on a crazy rant and shaking the ladder, and it was scary. It was some good stuff. So without further ado, let's get going. No, I don't think we didn't make it to the end of the chapter last time. So let's load. Suddenly, my vision cleared, and a cold wind caressed my body. I love this background music, by the way. This was the hill from which you could see the whole village. Looking down from this hill, I could see lights on here and there. I knew that the entire village had awoken from its slumber. First Takano-san, Tomitake-san, then the mayor, and now even Rika-chan and Satoko had been sacrificed. And word of it was spreading everywhere. Yeah, Satoko had been disappeared as well, which we didn't expect. The strength of my knees left me. This could no longer be a joke. We could have found them. Mion would have told me I was a worrywart. Rena would just be glad we did, and they would have smiled at me. My hopes disappeared as if I were awakening from a dream. That was what the view I could see was telling me. Following my knees, my arms both bent forward onto the ground, and I clawed at it with my nails. I couldn't figure out if I was feeling sorrow or frustration. Is this my fault? I couldn't endure the burden of my own sin. And I had just told Rika-chan about it. They had nothing to do with it, but Rika-chan and even Satoko had been sacrificed. It was like a cross that Shion and I would each have to bear the weight of until we ourselves were erased. Oh. If I'm going that far, then the problem started long before that. My original sin of breaking taboo and entering the ritual storehouse without asking. I knew I shouldn't have gone in there from the start. Yet I lost out to cheap curiosity. Halo boost. I hadn't felt so angry at myself until this very moment. There was a crunching sound. I wasn't even interested in who made the noise, despondent as I was.
Keiichi-kun? 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 大丈夫? Are you okay?
Sorry. I went a little overboard there.
Are you okay?
It was Rena. Perhaps my clawing at the ground made it look as though I was having stomach pains. She ran over and rubbed my back like she was trying to make me feel better. This is all my fault. It's because of me. It's my fault.
Keiichi-kun が? Keiichi-kun's fault? 何も悪いわけはないよ. You didn't do anything wrong. 自分をどうか責めないでね. Please don't blame yourself for this.
I could tell Rena was doing her best to choose the right words out of consideration for me. That's why I could sense her intent behind those words.
Keiichi-kun, you know why Rika-chan and Satoko disappeared, don't you?
Was what she really meant to say. because it was an emergency, Rena had ignored the reason why I wanted to make sure Rika-chan was safe, but now that we'd actually confirmed her disappearance, it was only natural that Rena would start to wonder about why. However, with the situation having gone this far, I couldn't possibly tell her now. I didn't want to admit that Rika-chan and Satoko had disappeared, but I couldn't let Rena disappear either.
ケイチ君こんな風通しのいいところにずっといたら風邪ひいちゃう。
If you stay out here in the wind, you'll catch a cold.
Rena sat down, bringing her eyes level with mine.
子供たちはね、もう解散して家で寝ろって。
They told us that children should go back home to sleep.
Rena showed me her watch as she said that. It was long past 1 in the morning. Time was passing too quickly. Had I been crawling around here for that long?
もう寝ないと明日の学校に差し支えるよ。
If you don't sleep soon, we'll have trouble getting up for school tomorrow.
大人たちだって昨べも一晩中村長さんを探したからみんなクタクタ。
Even the adults are really worn out since they were up searching for the mayor last night too.
今夜は少し早めに解散するって。
They were saying they'd break up a little earlier tonight.
I was a little upset that they weren't allotting as much time to this as they had to search for the mayor last night. But that was something I, the cause of everything, had no right to criticize it for.
大丈夫。
It's alright.
さっきね、警察の人も来たの。
The police arrived a little while ago.
今どんどん街から応援のパトカーが来てるよ。
Look, there's police cars coming into the village right now.
Hearing that remark, I looked down at the village to see that there were indeed more cars than one would normally expect at this hour, coming from the darkness on the other side of the mountain. However, none of their emergency lights were on. Of course, their sirens weren't wailing either. That's right. All of the incidents that occurred right after Watanagashi were seen as the product of Oyashiro-sama's curse, and would be handled in secrecy. Rika-chan and Satoko, too. Their disappearance would end up exactly like the other serial incidents of the past. Surreptitious, unresolved, declared a mystery, and disappear from memory. Rika-chan's face, her sweet face, like a Western doll's, would fade away. Satoko's smile, her energetic fanged smile, would fade away. The more I tried to remember them, the less I would be able to. I deserve to be called an idiot dozens of times over, and it wouldn't be enough. I couldn't hold back the tears at my own sheer stupidity.
ケイチ君が何を自分に責めているかわからないけれど、
I don't know.
もうやめよう。
I don't know what you're blaming yourself for, K-Satsu, but you should stop.
I wasn't about to deny it. I couldn't. Even so, I couldn't affirm it either. I wanted to at least keep Rena out of this. If she found out, she would become involved.
頼む、レナ。
Please, Rena,
放っておいてくれないか。
could you just leave me alone?
俺きっと家に帰ったって眠れない。
Even if I went home, I wouldn't be able to sleep. If I couldn't get to sleep, then I at least wanted to search for Rika-chan and Satoko until I collapsed. The entire village was looking, and yet they still hadn't been found. I don't think I'd be able to find them if I went looking alone at this point. So, I had to do it.
俺のせいで消えてしまったんだ。
They disappeared because of me.
他の探してくれてる人たちよりも先になんか
I couldn't possibly
眠れるものか。
go to sleep while other people were out there searching. I'd said that to myself in self-deprecation. But I soon realized that Rena was silently trying to find the meaning in my mumblings. I realized I had misspoken.
ケイチ君のせいなの？
it's K-Satsu's fault?
どうしてそう思うのかな
Why do you think that? Why?
That can't be.
K-Satsu, you're not at fault.
I was happy that Rena said these things to me. But she only did so because she didn't know the truth. If she knew that everything had been caused by my breaking taboo on the night of Watanagashi, then even Rena would curse my existence. However, I can't even allow for these curses. That would mean confessing my own crimes to Rena. If I spoke even one word of having snuck into the ritual storehouse on the night of Watanagashi, then even Rena could disappear tomorrow night. The gentle, spirited, always joking, always howling. But at a time like this, the most dependable person in the world, Rena, might disappear. I don't want that. Anything but that. This time, I need to bear my own cross. Alone.
ケイイチ君がとても仲間思いだって知ってるから。
K-Satsu, I know that you always have your friends in your heart.
自分を傷つけたくなる気持ちもよくわかるよ。
I can really understand feeling like you want to kick yourself.
だけど、レナはケイイチ君のせいじゃないって知ってる。
Rena knows, though, that it's not K-Satsu's fault.
ケイイチ君が悪くないって知ってるから。
You didn't do anything wrong, K-Satsu, and I know that.
知ってるって。
You know that? The shivering in my veins rushed up my back and replaced the sorrow in my heart with fear. I didn't tell her anything, did I? Maybe I accidentally said something that caused Rena to figure it out. This is bad. Now, Rena will disappear. Rena will disappear. Rena will disappear. Then Rena, the same way I always did, grabbed my head, began to pet it roughly.
ケイイチ君、
K-Satsu,
ひょっとしてレナも消えちゃうかもしれないって思ってるのかな。
are you thinking that Rena might disappear now, too?
お社様のたたりで。
Because of Oyashiro-sama's curse?
She puts more force into the hand rubbing my head.
だったら安心して。
You don't need to worry about that.
レナは消えたりしないよ。
Rena isn't going anywhere.
絶対に。
I promise.
どうして消えないなんて自信を持って言えるんだよ。
Why? How can you say that? With such confidence. I mean, someone's been sacrificed every night so far. There's no proof that it wouldn't happen again tomorrow night. There is even less proof after all that the sacrifice wouldn't be Rena. All these yawns I keep doing. I don't care who you are. Just please, if you're going to erase someone, erase me first. Please, stop cruelly getting rid of people we're close to. Like the mayor for Shion, Rika-chan, Satoko for me. Shion's hysterical shouting came back to mind. They must be planning to kill us last of all. They're not killing the first people who come to mind. They start by killing those we're close to. And then after they cause us so much pain, they'll kill us. That must be what they're doing.
レナ。
Rena, please don't disappear. Please don't. As long as I'm still here, I could no longer conceal the sobs welling up within me.
ほら、ケイイチ君に涙なんか似合わないよ。
Hey, Suko.
Come on, K-Satsu. Crying doesn't suit you.
みんなのところに行こう。
Let's go back to the others.
婦人会の人たちがね、お味噌汁の炊き出しをしてくれてるの。
The housewives are cooking some miso soup for us.
I'm allergic to miso soup. I'm allergic to miso anything.
飲むと温まって落ち着くよ。
It'll warm you up and calm you down.
Will give me a cough for a week and a half, but... Anyway, fourth wall breakover. Rena prompted me to stand. I didn't have the energy to oppose her, so I stood as she urged me to. We returned to the shrine grounds to find several gas stoves there with miso soup in big pots. The many villagers there sipped at the soup they were given in dead, stony silence. Their expressions were absolutely exhausted. Everyone had just been running around the village until a little while ago. From the dreary looks on their faces, though, I assumed they hadn't come up with anything yet.
ケイちゃん、どこ行ってたんだよ。
Hold on.
K-chan, where did you go?
ケイちゃんまでいなくなったのかと心配したよ。
I was worried you disappeared too.
すまん。
Sorry. Mion held out some miso soup for me, but I refused the offer. I didn't have much of an appetite.
みーちゃん、
Me-chan,
どう？
how is it?
何か手がかりはあった？
Did you find any clues?
Mion took a sip of her soup, her expression frank.
全然ない。
Not at all.
学校が終わってから家に帰って、
School ended, and they went home.
二人で自転車に乗ってどこかに行ったらしい。
Then the two of them went somewhere on their bicycles.
しかも二人が自転車に乗った姿は全く目撃されていないし、
Moreover, nobody ever saw them riding their bikes, so...
When it gets dark out in Hinamizawa, people quickly vanish from the streets. Aside from adults hurrying back home from town in cars or on bicycles, it was normal to see absolutely nobody walking around outside. It wasn't at all strange that nobody had seen Rika-chan and Satogo riding their bikes.
昨日の村長の時と同じ。
It was the same last night with the mayor.
お手上げだよ。
There's no hope.
Mion's apathetic tone pricked my nerves. But that anger quickly subsided. She had been doing all sorts of things to try and find Rika-chan until just a second ago. If I had asked her, she'd probably say she was up all night last night too, looking for the mayor, wouldn't she? She must have been far more fatigued than I was. Besides, what about me? I had spent the time hunched over in indecision, all alone. I had no right to say anything about Mion.
ケイちゃんも辛いだろうけど今夜はこれで休もう。
K-chan, I know it's hard, but let's turn in for the night.
さっき今夜は解散しようってなったところだよ。
We just decided we should break up the search for now.
これを飲んだらもう終わりにしよう。
Drink this and let's call it quits.
終わりなのか。
Is this the end?
あ、もちろん終わりじゃないよ。
No, of course not.
明るくなったら警察も増援を入れて徹底的に探すってさ。
Once it's spread out again, we'll do a thorough search with the police's help.
沖宮の方に行ってる可能性もあるからね。
They could have gone to Okinomiya too.
村長の件も含めて獅子骨市全体で目撃情報がないか洗うって言ってる。
People are even saying we should go through all of Shishibane City investigating whether there are any witnesses for both the girls and the mayor.
それよりもケイちゃんだよ。
Anyway, what happened, K-chan?
どこに行ってたんだい？
Where did you go off to?
いつの間にかいなくなっちゃうから心配したんだよ。
You vanished all of a sudden. I was really worried.
Suddenly I was on the receiving end, but I didn't have the willpower to respond.
すまん。気をつけるよ。
Sorry. I'll be more careful.
何もなかった？
Nothing happened.
怪しい人に監視されてるとか付け狙われてるとか
There wasn't
そういう
any,
のはなかった？
there wasn't anyone suspicious spying on you, stalking you. Nothing like that.
Mion demanded with a serious expression. I was being criticized for how inconsiderate I had been. despite being in so much pain. I was frustrated that I was being criticized. But it was my sin. My sin. And I must bear it alone.
何もないよ。
Nothing.
でも気をつける。
I'll be careful. Either way.
すまん。
Sorry. Mule, now aware that nothing had happened, heaved a big sigh with his shoulders, looking relieved.
おやおやおや。
Excuse me, I need to clear my throat. Oh my, my, my.
おいしい匂いが漂ってくると思ったら、
I knew I smelled something good coming from over here.
これはぜひご商売に預かりたいですね。
I'd be much obliged if you allow me to have some. We heard the repulsive voice of a fat man. It was Ōishi-san, trailed by a handful of police officers. He was acting energetically, in a way unfitting given the situation.
大して残ってないですよ。
There's not much left,
それでもよければ勝手にどうぞ。
but you can have some if you want.
Mule didn't like Ōishi-san very much. Her cold attitude, though, didn't seem to bother Ōishi-san the slightest. I bet he's used to it. Once you slick talk so many people and get them on your bad side, and I guess getting them on your bad side just because you're a cop in the first place, it no longer phases him. And plus, you don't want to let it visibly phase you either. It's like splashing water in a frog's face.
ありゃりゃ。
Well, no.
味噌汁のお残りってちょっと塩分高めなんですよね。
Miso soup leftovers have a bit too much salt for my taste.
参ったなあ。
Confound it.
君たちはいただきます？
Would you all like any? He recommended it to his subordinates, but everyone gave dry smiles and refused.
どうですか？警察の方では何か手がかりはつかめましたか？
So have the police gotten hold of any clues?
Rena's smile was warm enough to replace the miso soup.
大丈夫ですよ、お嬢さん。
Don't you worry, little missy.
ご安心、ご安心。
Everything's fine.
ちゃんと探してるんですから。
We're searching for them real good. You don't have any regard for the solemnity of the situation, do you? He didn't say a word about having found any new clues. In other words, there had been no progress. That sure was an annoying way of beating around the bush.
それよりも、
In any case,
もう本当に遅い時間です。
it really has gotten late.
どうぞ若い皆さんはお帰りになってお休みになってください。
All you youngsters should get on home and get some sleep.
体に触りますよ。
It'll be bad for your health otherwise.
そうだよ。
Yeah.
ケイちゃんもレナも今日はもう休みな。
K-chan, Rena, get some rest.
あとは税金で働いてるおっさんたちがやってくれるから。
These guys get a tax money. They'll handle it from here for us.
私たちだって税金払ってるんですけどね。
We're taxpayers too, you know.
蕎麦屋さんが自分の作った蕎麦食ってるみたいな気分ですよ。な。
I feel like a soba noodle chef eating my own soba. I really wasn't in the mood for laughter. In fact, Ōishi-san was the only one laughing like an idiot.
じゃあ本当によろしくお願いしますね。
Okay. Seriously, please do your best.
帰ろう、ケイイチくん。
Let's go home, K-Satsu.
明日が辛くなるよ。
It'll be harder to wake up tomorrow if we don't.
そうです、そうです。
Yes, that's right.
なんならお二人をお送りしてもいいですよ。
I can always bring you home if you need.
くまちゃん、車を回してあげてください。
Kuma-chan, why don't you bring the car around?
あ、結構です。
No thanks.
俺たち自転車で来てるんで。
We came on our bicycles, so... I'm calling it now. He's gonna offer to put the bicycles in the back seat. Or in the trunk.
ご安心を。
No need to worry.
私たちワゴン車で来てますから。
Call it something. Something along that line.
We came in a truck.
自転車も積めますよ。
We just throw the bikes in the back.
Hub, trunk, same thing. Or bed, I guess. Truck bed. We may have gotten pretty sleepy, but we just needed to ride home at this point. I didn't want to bother the police like that. Rena, however, nodded.
せっかくだからお世話になろうよ。
Okay, if you insist, we'd appreciate it.
私たちだけで帰るよりきっと安全だよ。
It's probably safer than if we went back alone.
When I thought about it carefully, I realized that Rena's idea was extremely rational.
そうと決まれば行きましょう行きましょう。
Now that it's decided, let's get a move on, shall we?
じゃあね。
Okay, bye.
おやすみ。
Good night.
レナもケイちゃんも。
Rena, Kei-chan.
うん。
Yeah,
みーちゃんも早めに休んでね。
Me-chan, you go to bed soon too, okay?
おやすみ。
Good night.
I waved my hand as well, saying goodbye. Rika-chan, Satoko, still hadn't been found. My unease, however, was steadily being pushed away by sleepiness. Rena showed the police where our bicycles were so that Ōishi could haul them up into our truck. He prompted us to get into the back seat. Hold on. I could hear the springs squeaking as I sat down onto a seat that would normally hurt my rear end. But at this point it was very soft. It was more than comfortable enough for me to fall asleep on.
ではレディーファーストで。
Well then, ladies first.
お嬢さんの家から行きましょう。
We'll start with the little Mrs. House.
住所はどちらです？
Where do you live?
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
私の家はですね、
My house is... well...
Okay. Rena's voice slowly grew distant. I felt myself being sucked into the void of sleep. An easy way to avoid giving any
も
address.
しもーし。
Anyway.
Hello?
前原さん、完全に眠っちゃってますか？
Naibara-san, are you asleep out there?
When I came to, it was quiet. The car was parked. Ōishi was giving me light slaps to the cheek. It didn't feel good at all, so I woke up immediately.
あすみません。すっかり寝込んじゃって。
I'm sorry. I just fell asleep. Something was being held right under my nose. A clump of metal? It was a can of coffee. Oh, okay. I was gonna guess that it was, what do you call them? Smelling salts. Especially with it saying a clump of metal, because a lot of metals kind of have that salty smell to them.
ぬるいですがね。
It's lukewarm by now.
甘いカフェオレなら常温でも結構飲めますよ。
But cafe au lait is good even at room temperature.
I prefer cream in my coffee. I could drink milk in my coffee if I absolutely have to, but I prefer half and half or just straight cream. I cannot drink any bit of milk in my tea, though. Ugh.
あ、どうも。
Oh, thanks. I mechanically took the can and opened the pool top. The feeling of the warm, sweet liquid going down my throat awakened my sleepy mind. Even smelling it would probably wake him up, honestly. The fumes of the caffeine. When my drowsiness receded, I started wanting to know why the car was stopped, and why I was offered coffee. Ōishi, who had been in the driver's seat, had at some point moved to the back. Suddenly, I had a very bad feeling about this. It reminded me of the questioning yesterday at the library. It was already too late by the time I had realized I'd made a mistake. Today, of all days, it didn't look like I would be getting away. I had a feeling that until Ōishi heard what he wanted to, he wouldn't be letting me go.
そんなに構えられても困ります。
Please don't get all formal on me.
別に取って食おうってわけじゃないんですから。
I'm not going to eat you or anything.
前原さん。
前原さん。
Jury's still out. I mean, he's a pig. I mean, he's a cop. And he is a little heavyset, but I meant that mostly because he's a cop. Anyway, shouldn't have to explain a pun. Ōishi gulped down the last of his coffee, then stretched wide, showing me how relaxed he was. That, however, only served to heighten my nervousness.
俺にまた何の用ですか？
What do you need from me?
よう。
Need?
いえいえ、別に別に。
Oh, no, nothing really.
You're gonna evade the question at this point? What a deeply unreadable man. I think that's exactly how he wants it.
私からは用はないんですが。
Well, I don't need you for anything.
前原さんから私に用があるんじゃないかと思いましてね。
I just thought that you might need something from me, 前原さん。
別に用なんかないです。
I don't need anything.
ありゃ。
Oh, I see.
Oh. Somehow I must have actually hit right click for some reason. I don't even know how that happened because my hand's all the way to the left.
本当に
Really?
あるんじゃないですか？
Are you sure there's nothing?
ふん。
There was only one side door in the back seat of this truck. In other words, my only exit was blocked off by Ōishi. I couldn't get away. I could only limply hang my head and maintain my silence. Ōishi, despite my reticence, relaxed and began smoking a cigarette. The cries of the insects outside seemed to be growing longer and longer, to an amount of time that almost seemed infinite.
前原さんから相談したいことがきっとあったと思ってたんですけどね。
Here I was sure that you had something you wanted to talk to me about.
Ōishi exhaled a puff of smoke. The windows were open, but the tobacco smoke still accumulated inside the vehicle. That would trigger my asthma. I still switched that S and TH sounds. Yeah. I don't have bad asthma, it's just exertional really. I haven't eaten inhaler in years, but cigarette smoke just triggers it out of nowhere. How much did Ōishi know? What did he know? And what did he want to hear from me? If finding out the truth made you disappear, then if I told him, would Ōishi-san disappear too? I had a feeling that I didn't need to worry about that in his case.
どうしてこんなことになっちゃったんでしょうね。
I wonder how all this ended up happening.
Ōishi-san addressed me in a low tone as if he were talking to himself. How all this ended up happening? How the heck should I know? That was what I wanted to know.
富武二郎さんと高野美代さん、ご存知ですよね。
You know Tomitake Jiro-san, Takano Mio-san, right?
お祭りの時、園崎紫音さんを含めて4人で一緒におられたのを私がこの目で拝見してますから。
I know you do, because I personally witnessed you with them during the festival, along with Sonozaki Shion-san.
その富武さんと高野さん、今どうしておられるかご存知ですか？
Sorry about that. It's all those tears from that impassioned delivery of Keiichi's monologue just making its way down my throat.
Do you know how Tomitake-san, Takano-san are doing now?
実はお亡くなりになってましてね。
They've actually, well, passed away.
気の毒な死に方でした。
They met very untimely deaths.
Ōishi-san probably played that card in order to surprise me. However, I already knew it didn't display the extreme reaction he expected.
おや？
What's this?
ひょっとしてご存知でした？
Did you already know?
Unfortunately for this question in particular, remaining silent was equivalent to saying yes.
じゃあこっちもご存知かな。
Oh, so then did you also know?
富武さんと高野さんがたたりに遭われた理由の方です。
The reason Tomitake-san, Takano-san were cursed like that?
なんでもですね、入っちゃいけない禁断の建物に入ったからだって言われてるんですよ。
People are saying that apparently they went into some forbidden building.
The storehouse for ritual implements. That forbidden shed, sealing away Hinamizawa's blood-stained past. Where the mistake that started it all happened.
村長さんや古出里香さんもそのせいでたたりに遭われたんだという噂はご存知で？
Do you know about the rumors that say the mayor and Furuderika-san were cursed because of that too?
That would mean it was mine and Shion's fault. He was right. As soon as we revealed what we did.
西宮殿って言いましたっけ？
What did they call it? A ritual storehouse?
あそこの鍵を簡易なものに付け替えたから賊に入られたんだっていうケチがついてるらしいんですよ。
They're saying it was bad luck. The lock to it had been replaced by a simpler one, which made it easier for thieves to get inside.
What? This was news to me.
一昨年くらいまでは西宮殿にはでっかい缶抜きとでっかい錠前がいくつも付けられていたらしいんですよ。
Until last year, it apparently had these big bars and a huge padlock on it.
ところがほら、神主夫妻がお亡くなりになられて、今は古出里香さんが切り盛りされてるでしょ。
I mean, you know, ever since the priest and his wife passed away, Furuderika-san has been managing the place, right?
缶抜きが重くて大変だから、もっと軽い簡単な錠前に付け替えてほしいと村長さんに相談したらしいんですよ。
Apparently, she talked to the mayor saying she wanted them replaced with a lighter, more simple padlock because the bars were too heavy for her.
I didn't know anything about those big bars he was talking about. But the lock had certainly been a simple one. It was a pretty cheap one too, and It didn't really fit my impression of what a lock for a place to store something as important as ritual implements would look like.
リカさんはあの通り小柄な女の子ですからね。
Rika-san was a small girl after all.
錆びついて重くなった缶抜きはしんどかったんでしょうな。
The bars were heavy with rust, and they must have caused her a lot of trouble.
で、村長さんが職人を手配して簡単な南京錠で鍵ができるように付け替えたんだそうです。
So the mayor hired a craftsman and replaced the lock with a simple padlock, so she could open it with a key.
それがどうしてケチがつくことになるんですか？
So, how does that mean it was bad luck?
つまりですね、
Here's what I'm saying.
前の厳重な錠前なら賊には忍び込まれなかった。村長さんとリカさんが勝手に安っぽい鍵に変えたから賊に破られたんだ。
Thieves couldn't get in with the old tight lock. The mayor and Rika-san replaced it with a cheap lock and key on their own, so thieves broke into it.
と、こういう話らしいんですよ。
Apparently, that's how it's going down.
そんな話。
That explanation's a bit...
そういう話がまかり通ってて、一部の村人たちが西宮殿に忍び込んだ賊と賊に破られるような鍵に変えた村長とリカさんを罰したんだ。
Letting that slide, certain members of the village delivered punishment upon the thieves that who stole into the ritual storehouse, as well as the mayor and Rika-san, who changed the lock.
なんて話があったりなかったりしてるんですよ。
At least, those are the whispers that seem to be going around.
相原さん、
Higurashi-san,
どう思います？
what do you think?
どう思うって、その一部の村人ってのもよくわからないし。
What do I think? I don't really know what you mean by certain members of the village.
御三家ってご存知ですかな？
Are you familiar with the three families?
渡長市のお祭りの開会式典で各家の代表がそれぞれ挨拶をなさってるでしょ？
Representatives from each of them gave short addresses at the Watanagashi Festival's opening ceremony.
見ていません。
I didn't see them.
祭りには途中から来たからよくは。
I came partway through the festival, so I don't really...
御三家ってのはひなみ沢の旧家の3つの家のことなんです。
The three families are the three oldest families in Hinamizawa.
具体的に言うと君吉家、園崎家、古出家の3つのことです。
To give actual names, the Kimiyoshi family, the Sonozaki family, and the Furude family.
本当に古い家筋らしくてね。
They each have quite the lineage, it seems.
大昔から村の決め事は御三家が合議して決めるんだと言われてます。
Long ago, it said that everything in the village was decided by a council of the three families.
Kimiyoshi family. Old man Kimiyoshi. Meaning the mayor's family. Sonozaki family was Mion's. So the Furude family was Rika-chan's family then.
園崎家が戦後に一気に勢力を拡大しましてね。
After the war, the Sonozaki family quickly expanded their influence.
例のダム闘争で反ダムの旗頭になってからは事実上ひなみ沢を牛耳るトップに躍り出ました。
Practically speaking, after leading the fight against the construction during the dam conflict, they jumped to the top of the hierarchy in Hinamizawa.
でもですね、古いしきたりに従い今でも重要な村の方針は御三家で合議して決めているんだそうです。
You see, though, in accordance with the old ways, they still decide important village matters only after consulting with the three families.
だから渡長市の開会挨拶も御三家の当主がそれぞれなさるんですよ。
And that's why the leaders of the three families each have their own address at the start of the Watanagashi.
Sorry, I got so involved in doing the voices that I forgot what was being said. Okay. okay.
つまり村長と園崎家の現当主のおばあ様、そして古出家の最後の一人リカさんです。
In other words, the mayor, the old lady currently in charge of the Sonozaki family, and the last remaining member of the Furude family, Rika-san.
園崎家が大した家柄だという話は聞かされてたけど、リカちゃんの家もそういう旧家だったのか。
I heard that the Sonozaki family was pretty high up there, so Rika-chan's family was just as old?
まあご存知の通り親族は全くおられませんから。
Well, as you're aware, she has no relatives at all.
古出家は事実上全く勢力を持ちませんがね。
In reality, the Furude family holds pretty much no influence.
ただリカさん個人には求心力があるようで、村のお年寄りには盲信する方が多いと聞いています。
However, it seems like people gravitate towards Rika-san on a personal level, and I hear that many of the village's elderly have blind faith in her.
It was certainly true that Rika-chan had an odd sort of charisma amongst the elderly.
で、その御三家ってのが何だって言うんですか？
So, what are you telling me about all this three family stuff for? Ōishi-san paused for emphasis, lighting another cigarette.
ここまで説明してもまだ説明が足りませんかね。
I've explained a lot, but I suppose it's still not enough.
わからないから聞いてるんです。
I'm asking because I don't understand. Ōishi gave me a dry, meaningful grin and blew out another big puff of smoke.
御三家の人間が相次いで消されてるんです。
Members of the three families are disappearing one after the other.
どういうわけかね。
That's what I'm talking about.
ひなみ沢の内側の古い因習か何かに基づいているんじゃないかと読んでいるんですが、それ以上のことはさっぱり。
I've read that it's based on some kind of old traditions inherent in Hinamizawa, but I don't know much beyond that.
そんなの俺にだってさっぱりです。
I don't know anything about it either.
ですから。
That's why I'm asking.
君吉家、古出家の当主が消えたんですから、次は園崎家の当主が消えるんじゃないかな。
The leaders of the Kimiyoshi and Furude families have disappeared, so maybe the leader of the Sonozaki family will disappear next.
なんて思ったり思わなかったりしたりする今日この頃、いかがお過ごしでしょうか。な
Well, that's just a random idea bouncing around in my head at the moment.
なんちゃって。
I'm just kidding, really.
園崎家の当主って誰だよ。
The leader of the Sonozaki family. Who is it?
当主は園崎本家のおばあちゃんなんですが、実質上の当主権限はもう孫娘のミオンさんに移行していると見て間違いないでしょうね。
The current leader is the old lady at their main house, but it wouldn't be incorrect to say that practically all the rights of leadership have been transferred to her granddaughter, Mion-san.
They left out the word have. The visage of Mion giving prompt directions to the adults while searching for Rika-chan sprung back to mind.
ミオンが
Mion?
消える。
She's gonna disappear? I hadn't even thought of that possibility. My hair stood on end. That's insane!
嫌でしょう。
Nobody wants that, right?
当たり前だ。
Of course not!
そんなの許せるものか。
Oh, we can't allow that! Clamp. Ōishi-san grabbed my shoulders with both hands.
では協力を、前原さん。
Then help us, Maibara-san.
園崎ミオンさんについて最近気づいたこと、何でもいいから話してください。
If there's anything you've noticed about Sonozaki Mion lately, please tell me.
I was going along with him? By the time I'd realized it, it was too late. Ōishi-san brought his face in closer, almost close enough to ram into me, waiting for my next words. This pressure. I can't tear my eyes away from his. That moment, I heard a beeping sound. It was from the driver's seat. He ignored it at first, but then it started to bother him. So he finally let go of me and leaned into the driver's seat.
もしもーし。
Hello?
はいはい、感度良子。
Yep, loud and clear.
I was saved. Of course, it's not like I could escape through this opening.
そうですね。
I see.
はいはい。
Yes, alright.
では戻りましょう。
Let's head back then.
はいはい。
Yes.
はいはい。
Okay, okay.
Apparently, he was being recalled. Now that I knew I'd be freed, the tension in my body dissipated all at once.
そろそろ戻らないといけないみたいです。
It looks like I need to get going.
これからがいいところだったんですが、残念ですね。
We were just getting to the good part too. That's too bad.
Ōishi-san flung open the door, exited, and walked around the front to the driver's seat. He left the door open. Did that mean I could leave?
前原さんは友達思いの今時関心な若者です。
You really care about your friends, Maibara-san. An admirable trait for a kid to have in this day and age.
友人のことを警察に喋ると、なんだか裏切っているような気持ちになるのをよくわかっていますよ。
I totally understand that it feels like you'd be betraying them if you told the police anything.
前原さん、
Maibara-san.
一晩差し上げますから、ゆっくりお休みになってよく考えてくださいね。
It's the middle of the night, so get a good night's sleep and then think about it.
前原さんのほんのちょっとの勇気が結局大勢の友人を救うことにつながるかもしれないのです。
Just a little bit of courage from you might end up being what saves many of your friends in the end.
Did he want to say that the sacrifices wouldn't stop with Rika-chan and Satoko?
分かってると思いますが、綿流し以降、毎晩何かが起こります。
You know this already, but every night since Watanagashi, something has happened.
これまでは毎年1回だったたたりが、今年は連日。
In the past, the curse only occurred once per year, but this time it's been going on for days.
本当に景気のいい年です。
What a prosperous year this has been.
そんなの景気がいいなんて言いません。
I don't think you could call that prosperous.
おととい、昨日、そして今日。
The night before last, last night, and now today.
明日の晩も起こらないなんて保証どこにもありませんよ。
There's no proof that something won't happen tomorrow night as well.
それを未然に防ぐのが私たちの仕事ですが、それには前原さんの協力が不可欠なんです。
It's our job to prevent such things before they happen, but for that we need your cooperation, Maibara-san.
I looked out the open door to see none other than my own house, right in front of me. It creeped me out that he knew my name and address, but I was too sleepy right now. I was too sleepy to care.
まあ、今日はもう眠いでしょ
Well, you're probably tired.
う。もう3時になりますからね。
It's already 3 in the morning.
どうぞごゆっくりお休みになってください。
Please, get yourself a good rest.
はい。
Yes, sir.
では失礼します。
I'll be going now. When I was about to get out of the truck, as if to deliver a parting blow, because there's always a parting blow with this guy, Ōishi-san said, in a raised voice,
私、前原さんが話す気になってくれるまで毎日来ちゃいますからね。
I'll be coming by every day until you feel like talking, alright?
取り調べ室で自白を強要ってのもう時代じゃないと思いますんで。
I don't believe forcing you to confess in an interrogation room is really in fashion these days.
I couldn't say anything in response, but me slamming the door shut probably served the same purpose. After lightly beeping the horn, Ōishi-san's truck drove off. I went to the front door without waving goodbye. The door was locked, but the chain wasn't up. I unlocked the door and entered. Then walked over to the staircase. Ow! Getting a really bad headache right now. It's weird. It's like going straight down through my head into my neck. I never have this kind of headaches. I don't know what's going on. That was where I lost consciousness.
Higurashi no Naku Koro ni.
Alright. Hope this is the end of the chapter. Yes.
You have received new tips from the scrapbook 9. The elderly leader of the Sonozaki family.
We got an achievement.
From the scrapbook 10. Request denied.
So our achievement was
Empty-handed. Go home already.
sounds like what you'd say to someone who's like really drunk or really tired and is like bringing the vibe down. It's like, go home already. Anyway, I'm feeling tired. And I know we just got through like the end of this chapter. I'm already feeling tired, and I know we got a late start too. But I think it's okay to save it for tonight. Thanks to everyone for coming out. Happy to see you all here. Let's go into Task Manager and force close this because you can't close it in-game between chapters for whatever reason. There we go. So, tomorrow I'll be doing Rule of Rose for the first time. So be sure to tune in for that if you like survival horror. And Thursday I'll be returning back to Higurashi. So we've got a good week ahead of us. So I'm interested in getting to that. But as for now, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. And as always, if you like what you see, please feel free to click like, comment, follow, join Discord yet if you haven't yet. Any feedback you can give me will help me tailor my future content towards your interests. I'm Regulus Pastor, and until next time, Wale!